Hi, this is Jasmine, and this is Crazy Cat Tarot.
I know just what you need in. You want something to believe in. Looking for a deeper meaning. Maybe I've got what you're seeking. Take a puff, it's the weekend. Listen up, don't be freaking. Can't you tell that I'm peeking? Come and swim in the deep end.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot. And today we are going to do a juicy Pickacard reading. And the question is about your next steamy sexual encounter. So group number 1 is the chili peppers, group number 2, the aubergines, and group number 3 are bananas. So I'll keep them up on the screen, and once you have picked your group, find your timestamp below in the description, and let's spill the spicy and saucy tea together. So I will see you at your reading, and God bless. Bye. Hello and welcome to your reading, group number 1. So if you chose the chili peppers, then you are here in the right place today. So your next saucy and spicy encounter. I have pre-shuffled the cards and we're going to dive in together, no holds barred. So to me, group number 1, you seem like a no holds barred sort of energy. But you're not the type to act without thinking, no. I feel like you're very strategic. If life and love was a chessboard, you'd be a queen. You have the upper hand. And queens don't fuck with pawns. So to me, I feel like your next experience is going to be a level up. Yeah, maybe you feel like you have been underselling yourself in the past, and I feel like you're looking for that matching king-queen energy. Maybe you have been patient, and it could have been a while since your last spicy experience. Yeah, you're definitely more of a quality over quantity sort of person, group number 1. And I feel like the next person you're going to connect with is the exact same. I feel like they don't connect with just anyone. They might actually come off as a little bit snobby, but the truth is they're just very choosy with who they share their energy with. They have to feel like someone is worthy of their time, of their energy, of their commitment. So I do feel like your next partner is going to be the type that comes off as pretty hard to please. But they're also the type that is very strategic, and they know what they want. What they want is you. Because with the 2 of Cups coming up, this tells me that they are interested in a give and take relationship with you. Which, the 2 of Cups is a 2 hearts, 2 cups coming together sort of energy. And the fact I even said that, I feel like this will be a mutual beneficial relationship. And you will both get what you want from each other and from this connection. I feel like you are both coming with the same intentions. And I feel like you are both coming not only to get your cup filled, but also to fill the other person's cup. So I feel like they want to make sure your cup is fully filled and fulfilled. And I feel like you're coming with that same energy. If you're a feminine, the next person you are connecting with views you as the Queen of Wands. To me, the Queen of Wands just represents the Queen of Magic. A queen who knows that she will get what she wants. And even if she doesn't have it right now, she has faith that it will manifest. So maybe you could have been manifesting this connection for a while, or you might have felt like this next experience was a long time coming. Yeah, I feel like you're very patient, very independent, but also very adaptable. You're very warm and passionate, but you understand that love is an energy exchange. And the Queen of Wands understands energy on a deeper level, on a spiritual and magical level. And wands can also represent anything phallic and excitable. So I do feel like they are going to show you how magical they think of you. They see you as like a magical queen witch who is also a star. Yeah, I feel like possibly either you or the person you're connecting with might actually feel a bit starstruck in each other's presence. Yeah, so this person could actually be someone of influence, someone who has fame and wealth. And even if that's not the case, they still come off as someone who can be quite snobby with their energy. Yeah, because they don't want to just fuck with anyone. So with you, they view you as something special, someone who they view as an independent leader, a force to be reckoned with, a magical magician who can manifest whatever it is that their heart desires. And I think their heart is desiring a connection. Yeah, I feel like when you do come together and connect, you will feel like you match each other's energy. Yeah, you've met your match, group number one. That is what I'm hearing. So not only do they view you as magical and very powerful, they also see you as very beautiful. Like you're a star. When they look at you, they just feel in awe of your presence. Yeah. And what do Hollywood stars do? They make movies. So I actually feel like for your next spicy encounter, instead of watching movies and Netflix and chilling, I feel like they actually want to make movies with you. And because they are also very strategic, this could come off as they're a player. But no, they just want you to be the star player when it comes to their DIY home movies. Yeah, so if you're not a celebrity, group number one, in your person's eyes, you are a celebrity. They are starstruck, awestruck, sometimes even dumbstruck in your presence. The Badger Spirit coming out is telling you to be fearless and bold. Maybe in the past you've held yourself back, especially on an intimate level, because maybe for you it's a deeper thing, and when you feel like someone doesn't fully understand you, that can make you feel apprehensive and like you don't fully want to reveal everything. Yeah. But with the Badger Spirit being bold and fearless, the Badger is telling you to actually try something new, even if something makes you feel nervous when it comes to your next spicy experience. If it's something you've never tried before, or something you never thought you'd like, or something you never even thought of in the first place, I feel like if you have an open-minded attitude, that will pay off, because you will actually end up discovering new things about yourself, about your lover, and also about what really gets you going, what makes you passionate. I feel like you are going to not only be passionate about your next sexual partner, but they are actually going to awaken and evoke a new passion in you. The Brown Bear Spirit coming up, telling you to take time out, is telling me that this next experience might happen when you are literally taking some time out, time off. Yeah, you might be having a weekend away. This could happen on a trip, or it could just be you and your sexual partner are arranging a place to meet and to take time out together. But if you don't have any upcoming trips, the brown bears are known for their hibernation. So at home, I feel like you could make a very comfortable place to hibernate, aka your bedroom. And when they hibernate, they ain't coming out. I feel like the person on your mind, they just want to take you into their bedroom or into your bedroom, and they want to hibernate with you throughout the winter. So maybe this could be a connection that is only going to come into fruition in the later months of the year. So from autumn to winter. Maybe you haven't even met this person yet, but just keep an eye out around late autumn and early winter, because I do feel like this person does want to be the one who keeps you warm when it's very cold. Yeah, to warm you up in those cold winter nights. So intuition coming up as your theme card. To me, this is a very mental connection, because look above in the oracle, player, strategic. You use your mind, you take your time, and you don't move boldly. No, especially not when it comes to love. You do see it as a bit of a game. You don't want to be played at your own game. But I feel like the person on your mind is in the exact same boat and the same position. And instead of being your opposition, they want to meet you in the middle of the chessboard. Yeah. And in the middle, as we can see, the third party interference card is there. And usually I don't read oracles reversed, but with this, I just felt compelled to keep it that way. The third party interference is upside down. So in the past, with your relationships, third party interferences could have been what turned your love life upside down. Or this new person that you're connecting with, because I do think they are new with this new love, renewed hope card. I do feel like the next person you are going to have this experience with, they are a new person. This will be a new experience. It might even be your first time with this person. Yeah. And this person could have gotten in the way of your past relationship. Yeah, they got in the way of your past relationship. Yeah, but because it's upside down, I feel like this is no longer a third party situation. Even if it started out as such, I do feel like there just needed to be some pieces taken off the chessboard in order for the king and queen energies to match up, to meet their match. Yeah, so there was things or other people in the way of this connection. So maybe there have been delays even before this love has gotten started, per se. And the intuition card also coming up is telling me that not only are you both very logical and strategic in life and in love, this tells me that you are both also very strategic, powerful, logical in the bedroom. Yeah, so I don't feel like your next experience is going to be for the weak-hearted group number one. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, keep that in mind, intuition. So I feel like the first time you spoke or even met this person, I do feel like that's what you thought. You've met your match. You might have even instantly thought that this was a special connection or that you were connecting with a soulmate. Maybe you feel like you knew this person in a past life. And even if this is a new connection, you feel that like there's something familiar about them. So you could feel like you've known them for years, even after only one day or one night. Yeah, this feels like it's like an ancient love or something from a past life coming into your life. And maybe when it did arrive, there was other things in the way, other pieces on the board. I do feel like there was delays starting off this connection. But with the fox spirit, think on your feet. Foxes are quick. So this is going to come in quick. This person will be like a thief in the night and steal your heart if they have not already. I feel like you can feel that there's something special here, but there is still a lot of time to be convinced of that and persuaded. Yeah. Maybe the next person you are connecting with is very, very persuasive. But I don't think you see that as a bad thing. No, I think you want to be convinced. Yeah. So I do feel like the next experience, even if it starts off as physical passion, underneath that exterior, yeah. So there is some deeper layers here yet to be discovered. I do feel like they want a relationship with you. They see you as their equal. Yeah, you've found an energy that can balance each other out. Yeah, that could have been a struggle for both of you in the past, is to really find that strong soulmate connection, meeting your match. Yeah, maybe in the past you felt like with love and with your cups, they have been mismatched and they haven't been equally filled. The balance was off in the past with your relationships, even with your intimate experiences. But I do feel like the next one will be very balanced and both of you are going to come together and fulfill each other's cups. Yeah, the passion is there. I feel like you and your person, you are both very independent. And even with this theme card, the intuition card, there is a wolf in amongst the colors, kind of hiding. So I feel like in general, you and your person are both independent. Maybe you are both lone wolves and have just never really met your match or found the right pack for you. So I do feel like this is a coming of two lone wolves together to forge a new pack. Even if it's small, you are both about quality over quantity. Yeah, so you don't need a big wolf pack, but I do feel like you are both ready to expand your arms, expand your hearts, and even your minds to this new connection, this new blossoming love. And the star coming up literally says all your dreams are coming true. So you could have dreamt about this connection. You could have prayed or manifested this connection. And I feel like this connection, even though it may have come in unexpectedly and not at the most convenient time, but everything happens for a reason. And if there were delays, that was because the universe was waiting for the right time, for divine timing. And I feel like divine timing is here right now. And after a lot of delays and resisting your faith, resisting your path, yeah, there is some resistance, push and pull here. And I feel like in the bedroom, it is going to be the same thing. I feel like one person will want to take the lead, but because this is a king and queen balancing energy, even if they are taking the lead and being authoritative, they are going to respect their king or their queen, their divine counterpart. Yeah, I do feel like this is a divine counterpart you are dealing with, even if you or them don't know it yet. If it's only blooming, but I feel like this is where it is going to lead. There's going to be a lot of growth in this connection. Yeah. I feel like with healing here on the star card, there will be a lot of sexual healing. And if there has been a lot of restriction and it's been a long time coming, this will be a necessary release. And once this relief comes, I feel like you both will feel rejuvenated, like you have a whole new lease for life, renewed hope. So maybe this new love will give both you and the person you're connecting with a new lease for life, renewed hope, renewed faith. And I feel like even if there are certain things that have to be changed or compromised in order for things to suit both of you, I feel like you are both adaptable and determined to make this happen. If delays in the past have stopped this connection, I don't feel like these same things are going to get in the way anymore. There is a change of circumstances, a change of direction. And I feel like the winds of change are coming and blowing you and your person together. Yeah, I say blowing. So I do feel like that is going to start off the next experience, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And I feel like this new love will also bring in new opportunities, because when you see that this wish has come true, it will remind you that there are so many other wishes and desires that you have, that you want to be fulfilled. And your next sexual partner is going to want to fulfill you and all of your desires. You just have to make sure that you know what you want, because once they know what you want, they are going to do anything and everything in their power to make sure you get it. Yeah, they want to impress you because even if they do feel a little bit intimidated by you, they want to prove their worth to you. And I feel like this next encounter is really going to prove how they feel about you. And all you have to do is lay back, sit on your throne and enjoy that king or queen treatment because you only deserve the best. You are quality over quantity, and this is luxury quality. So I do feel like it's going to be a very luxurious, passionate, and determined experience. And you are going to feel very rejuvenated and very healed sexually once this is done. And once it is, I feel like you are just going to set up the board again for a new game, a rematch, a replay. So I do think that it's not just going to be one experience and that's it, Bob's your uncle. No, this is something that's going to be repeated and replayed. Replayed, yeah. They definitely want to make a movie with you as the starring role, group number 1. So on the table, the energies we have are Cancer. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands, we have the air signs Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. With the star, we have Aquarius energy again. But with this water energy, it could definitely either be a water sign or an air sign you're connecting with, or you could be an air or a water sign in particular. Yeah. I feel like your intuition might still be a little bit skeptical when it comes to this person. But I do feel like you are ready to fuck around and find out, group number 1. So best of luck with that. And I feel like if the board is clear for you both to make your way to one another, to meet in the middle, I feel like this is going to be a very intense match and rematch. A very intense chess match. Yeah. A battle of wits, a meeting of similar minds. You have met your match. And they are not going to let you get away now that they have you. Yeah, it could have been a long time coming, but that's why they know that once they get their hands on you, they're going to try shackle you up. They're going to try shackle your heart to theirs. Yeah, so shackles, I feel like they might want to use some handcuffs and some other accessories, some other tools of divination, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, you might be using divination tools on them, but the tools they want to use on you are a lot more physical and practical, heavy duty sort of a thing. Yeah, no holds barred. So get ready for a lot of excitement. Just make sure to get a lot of rest beforehand, because by the looks of things, group number 1, you are going to need a lot of rest. You're going to need to take time out once this person is finished with you. And even then, when you are taking time out, they just want to be hibernating with you. They're going to be all up on you like a cat in heat. Just know that you are going to be treated like a queen, like a king, and you are going to enjoy every single moment of it. And they're going to want to do it again and again. They're going to keep coming back for more. Yeah, once they get a little taste, they're locked in for life. Yeah, locked in, locked down. I'm getting that song, Love Lockdown. They want to lock down your love. They want to lock you down too and lock you up and throw away the key just so they have access to you. Yeah, they're very possessive, obsessive, but it's because they know they have someone special and they don't want to let you slip through their fingers. That's why they want to shackle you up and really take control of your heart. Yeah, the love heart for group number 1, I'm not looking, is, you can. Ooh, okay. So I feel like either this person is going to be asking you permission, or you are going to be asking them permission because it turns them on. Yeah, maybe you're going to have to ask for permission before you do anything, before you speak, before you make the next move. Yeah, I feel like when it comes to role play, they want to be in charge and they want to tell you what you can and you can't do because that turns them on. Yeah, they want you shackled up and they want you to be at their mercy. Yeah, and they want to be the one to tell you what you can and can't do because they want to be in full control. They want you to be a puppet on their strings. But now I mean this in an intimate way. So this could be role play, or it could be a deeper issue with control they may have. That could be something that could cause issues down the line. Maybe they want to be in control in all aspects of their life, not just the bedroom. But I feel like just for this one part, you don't mind having a bit of role play. And when it comes to your love life and your intimate life, there are going to be no holds barred. No one telling you what you can and can't do unless you want them to. And maybe group number one, by the looks of things, you do want them to. Just always know that you can, and take the can't out of your dictionary. If there was a reason that there was a can't or couldn't in the past with this person, just know that the universe is saying, go ahead, you can, it's all good now. So everything is lining up. The stars are aligning, group number one, and you have met your match. And this is going to be a very intense game of chess. Like I said, make sure you're well rested, and it's not for the weak-hearted. So just be prepared. The passion ain't gonna go anywhere once it gets ignited. So thank you for being here with me today, group number one. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what you want to see next. And by the way, number 248 is your angel number. And the angels have a message for you, group one, before you go. So make sure to check it out. Let me know down below what you get, because everyone gets something different. And yeah, make sure to enjoy all of the great new experiences that are coming your way. And just make sure to know that you deserve to enjoy every moment of it, and you deserve the appreciation that is coming your way. So feet up, relax, and get appreciated. Bye, group number one. Hello, and welcome to your reading, group number two. So if you chose the aubergine, then you are here in the right place. So for your next spicy and saucy encounter, group number two, I am just going to make a guess and say that you are probably a feminine watching this, because I don't have many subscribers yet, but from my little stats that I do have, I'd say it would be about 80% women. So I do know, I'm trying to get to know my audience, and yeah, get to know. I do feel like your next connection could be someone that you are getting to know. Yeah. I do feel like there is still some sort of situation from the past that is still lingering in your energy field. But I do feel like for most, this is going to be someone new, a divine masculine who is coming into your life with their cup extended. Yeah, they want to fill you up. Maybe your question is whether they're going to fill you up with love or fill you up with BS. Yeah, I feel like you've had some shit in the past. And I do feel like you might have some baggage from the past that you feel like may hold you back when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your intimate life. Yeah, you might have other priorities, other responsibilities. And I feel like for a while, you were very focused on your responsibilities, and if anything, your responsibilities and commitments could have made you overlook, your own intimate life. I feel like if you were unhappy for a while, you were kind of just overlooking that because you had so much else to do, or maybe you were focusing on other people's happiness. So with the mother card coming up as the theme, to me this could have a few different meanings. Either you are a mother or a father, but you have been putting your responsibilities, your parental responsibilities to the forefront of your life, which has made you kind of overlook this intimate side because you feel like there's more important things to think about. And there is. I feel like you're really going into yourself, going within. This mother card, she has a hand on her stomach. So even though it could represent pregnancy, it could represent children you have already, or this could be an upcoming pregnancy, in particular with this partner that you will be connecting with. This new energy could be someone who you will settle down and have children with in the future. But like I said, there could be an old lingering energy of the past. Maybe it's someone who you used to view as your soulmate, your divine counterpart. And maybe in the past, if this is a masculine, you've seen him as a divine masculine, or you at least saw the potential. But I feel like you realized with time that instead of being a masculine in their divine energy, they are a masculine in their self-serving pleasure energy. Yeah, I can't remember the exact saying, but it goes like a man with just pleasure on his mind doesn't have much of a mind, or doesn't have much else on their mind. Yeah, so maybe in the past you've dealt with pleasure seekers, thrill seekers, narcissists, and you might feel like you were used as a narcissistic supply. Yeah, so maybe if you are moving on, there is an ex who will feel put out about this, and they will want to come back in to finish this unfinished business that they have with you. Yeah, or resolve any issues or unresolved situations that are going on right now. If you feel like you're at a crossroads and you don't know whether to go back or go forward, I feel like they think this is the right time to try and make their move and shoot their shot. So if you are going through a breakup right now, group number 2, I do feel like the ball is in your court. They're shooting their shot. They're shooting it into your court. Yeah, so you can decide whether you want to go back or whether you want to go forward. The choice is yours, and the cards are saying no matter what you decide, you could still heal this connection from the past, because it says healing and releasing on the oracle card. You could heal the unfinished business and the unresolved problems in the past, and you could have a new outlook in regards to this old relationship. The Page of Cups is coming in, and with the Page of Cups comes romance, sweetness, and gentleness. But I feel like if you've been in a sensitive place right now, the worry is that someone from the past will try exploit that sensitivity and try to come back when you're feeling weak-minded or weak of heart. Yeah, because if they've dropped your heart in the past, I do feel like you're skeptical as to whether the next time they're going to do better or just do the same thing or repeat the same patterns. Yeah, so maybe in the past you felt like you were stuck in toxic, repetitive patterns or relationships. So if you are releasing an old connection, I do see the next one coming in as very sweet, very soft, and I do see new energies shooting their shot along with these old energies. So whatever sauce you got, group number 2, it's like the secret sauce, because people always want to come back for more. Yeah, they can't just leave you alone. They just want to keep coming back and back. Yeah, so whatever it is you got, it's like you put a spell on people. You could be a literal witch, or you could really just give off that divine, feminine, motherly energy. Yeah, because with intuition coming up, I feel not only are you gentle and very beautiful, very nurturing, but with the intuition and sensitivity, I feel like these are your superpowers, your super skills, and you can zone in. And when it comes to your intuition, it's bar to none, second to none. Yeah, so I feel like in the past, your intuition has saved you from being made a fool out of. Yeah. If anyone in the past has betrayed you or really made you question yourself, question your trust when it comes to love, I do think this new experience will be very refreshing. It'll be like cleansing your palate. It's going to be something completely different than what you know already. I feel like the next romantic encounter you are going to have, it is going to be just that, romantic. It's going to be very kind. They're going to be a very kind soul, a very sensitive soul. And I feel like not only will you be exploring together, but I am getting a lot of self-exploration with the Page of Cups, which means that you are exploring yourself sexually, as are they. But when you come together, I feel like you are both going to be discovering and exploring each other. And I feel like it's going to be a very satisfying experience for all. Yeah, if you could leave a review, I feel like it's going to be a good review. 5 stars. I'll be back. Yeah, because that's what they'd be saying for you anyway, because everyone comes back. They are going to have good reviews. But with you, I feel like there still might be some energy that is making you apprehensive, because you do worry that perhaps even the people who come in boldly with extending their hand, trying to woo you, I feel like you always wonder if there are ulterior motives underneath. Yeah. The 9 of Wands is telling you to believe in yourself and have courage to continue. Yeah, so this can represent either continuing on with this past lover or continue on with your independent self-exploration journey. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of persistence and you have been very strong to the point where you have had to make yourself be an unshakable force and kind of mask your own sensitivity. Yeah, because in the past, if you felt like you couldn't be your true self, if your vulnerabilities or weaknesses were being exploited, it did lead you to have to be very mentally strong and be an unshakable force. So I feel like your partner with this experience, group number 2, they're going to be very sweet, very wholesome, very gentle, because gentle comes up twice here on the table. They're going to be very gentle with your heart. Yeah, I feel like they're going to be very sensitive, very sweet, and they're going to really pay attention to how you feel. They are going to make you feel sensitive in the best way. Yeah, they are going to make your knees buckle. Yeah, because even though they come in and come off as very gentle, sometimes that is the most effective way. Yeah, they don't have to be pushy or forward or quick about things. They take their time, they're slow, they're gentle. But all this build up is just going to make the climax that much more satisfying. Yeah. So I do feel like even though you could be remembering the past with the 7 of Pentacles, instead of feeling bad about yourself or about this or about things that didn't work out, you're kind of looking back proudly and thinking, well, even if this didn't work out, I still managed to grow this beautiful tree from the past, whether this is a family tree or a money tree. I do feel like you're counting your blessings and cutting your losses. Yeah, counting your blessings and cutting your losses. Yeah. I feel like with the 7 of Pentacles, you're very proud of everything you have achieved so far. Yeah, and you're setting new goals for the future because you're seeing that you've done so much already. You're giving yourself that necessary pat on the back. And if no one has been admiring or appreciating you, I feel like the next sexual partner you have will see that. They can be perceptive, very sensitive, and they see that you are kind of not being thanked or appreciated enough. And their intention will be to really just show you how much they appreciate you at least. Yeah, they view you as very strong, but very comforting Taurus energy. They could actually view you as home and really want to move this connection further and set up home, you make a family tree, watch it grow. Even if this is at the baby step stages, and I say baby step mother, the next person you connect with sexually, make sure to be careful if you're not looking to become a mother. There is an abundance of fertile energy here right now. Yeah, my eyes are drawn to Buffalo Spirit. The abundant universe will provide. This could be a part of your spiritual journey. You are meant to create, procreate, and provide. Yeah, so the universe is bringing in all the tools that you need in order to provide what you're here to provide, if that makes sense. So I feel like you are going to get an abundance of pleasure the next time you connect with someone in an intimate level. I do feel like the choice is going to be yours and the ball is in your court. I feel like you have the upper hand because not only your ex, but this new admirer, they feel like you are a cut above the others. There is something so special and breathtaking, spellbinding. I'm getting that word. Yeah, and I do feel like this person just really wants to let you know that it's not an act. They're not just pretending to be romantic and sweet and sensitive. No, they actually are that way. And they want to be gentle with your heart because they know what it's been through in the past. They know that someone had no mercy on your heart in the past. Yeah, I'm getting that song Mercy by Shawn Mendes. Have mercy on my heart. And he says something about sacrifices and stuff. So the next person can see the sacrifices that you have made in your life. And they see that you have put other things and other priorities above your own happiness for a long time. And if anything, they just want to remind you that you are doing a great job. You have been doing a great job. But they want to see you putting yourself first, putting your pleasure first, because it's been on the back burner and overlooked for so long. And maybe they feel like they just want to ease into this connection gently with you because maybe your heart really was battered, bruised, even abused in the past. Yeah. So they know that they have to tread carefully, to tread gently. It might be little baby steps they're taking, but it's because they don't want to scare you off. Yeah. So they're not coming in like a buffalo. They are coming in like a deer. But the Buffalo Spirit is telling me that this love will hit you like a ton of bricks, like a buffalo. But it's going to feel like a deer. It's going to feel gentle. It's going to feel beautiful and wholesome. And I feel like if this does turn into a relationship, the Nine of Wands is indicating that this relationship will be a great success. You will be very precious and very protective of each other and of the kingdom you are going to build together. I feel like this divine masculine that you may be connecting with in the future, they have a lot of discipline. And that's when it comes to their health, their life. I do feel like they know when to put limits on themselves. And in the past, you may have been dealing with masculines who did not put limits on themselves. And that's the difference between someone enlightened and someone who's not. Someone who understands that we need discipline. And if we can't discipline ourselves and keep ourselves in order or ourselves in check, how are we going to control the world around us and manifest our reality? So I do feel like they're very disciplined, they're very wise. And even if they are a young energy with the Page of Cups, I feel like they're wise beyond their years. Yeah, and sometimes they can have a tendency to let their emotions lead them or even letting their emotions get in the way. But I feel like it's because they're the type who wears their heart on their sleeve. And you could also be that type, group number 2, but I do feel like the past has made you think twice about that. Yeah, that song is coming to me, Think Twice by Celine Dion. Yeah, this is group number 2. I feel like you have a decision between two people, the past and the future. And the lyrics, I haven't heard that song in years. I'm going to go listen to that song after this reading, actually. It's a great song. What a voice that Celine Dion has. And actually, God bless Celine Dion. She is dealing with a very terrible condition right now. And it's kind of, I don't know what it's called, but she freezes up and it's like being a statue trapped in your own body. Yeah. So maybe this Think Twice, this song, this could be like your ex who was asking you to think twice for the sake of our love, for the memories. Yeah, you've been part of my life for so long. Yeah, I feel like this energy from the past wants to remind you of all the things that you have been through together. And the song is just playing in my mind as I'm talking. Are we talking or thinking about you or us? Okay, that took a while to come out. I feel like the communication could have been a bit off. And with this new connection coming in, I feel like the connection is a lot more on point, in balance. And yeah, it's a clearer connection. Yeah. But I feel like in the past, it was hard to express. So someone is coming in asking you to think twice before you throw this love away. But a new energy is coming in and they're telling you they want to treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. But they won't pressure you or rush you because they're bringing a gentle touch. They know you're going to have to be eased in to a new love, especially if a love in the past caused a lot of pain or heartache. They are going to go easy on your heart. They're going to be gentle because someone in the past had no mercy on your heart. Yeah, so that's the two songs I'm getting. Mercy by Shawn Mendes and Think Twice by Celine Dion. Yeah. And maybe if you have children with this person in the past, they could use that as a reason to keep lingering in your energy field, in and out, backwards and forwards. And maybe they feel like once they have an in or access to your life, that they can easily come back in when they decide to. But with the releasing here on the third oracle, that is telling me that you are feeling in the energy of out with the old and in with the new. If you didn't see the progress in this past connection, I feel like you're more than ready to see what life has to offer. You're more than ready to see what this new person has to offer. Yeah, I think you're just worried that they might have Kool-Aid in their cups instead of genuine love. Yeah, because the past has led you to question people's intentions. And that is a wise thing to do, as long as we don't get too cynical and completely limit or cut ourselves off to love, especially new love. We don't want to be scared off by this new love. And that's why this new love isn't going to come on or come in too strong, because they don't want to scare you off. They really deeply respect you and they want a chance to appreciate you and to be able to help you build. They want to build with you, but they know that, yeah, I'm just getting a very homely energy here. They want to set up home with you. They want to have children with you. And if you do already have a home and children, I feel like they just want to they just want to prove to you that they can make themselves worthy of your love, of your heart, and to be a part of your life. But they don't want to just come in all guns blazing and scare you off and jinx the connection. They want to take it slow, but it is out of respect. So if you do feel like with the new person that they're a little bit too slow and steady, just remember the old saying, slow and steady wins the race. And they know that it's a marathon, not a sprint. It means they want to go the distance with you. Yeah, that's why they don't want to come rushing in. Yeah, they want to do it right, and they want to do right by you, group number 2. And they know it's going to take a lot of time to prove themselves to you, but they are willing to be patient, and they are willing to do whatever they can to prove to you that they will not let you down. Yeah, for the new person, the song that's coming to me is I Will Never Let You Down by Rita Ora. Yeah, so they feel like even though you might feel like you're giving up or you're just sick of love, sick of life, they want to renew your faith again, especially when it comes to love. Yeah, they want to come in with their cup of love and give you something to believe in, group number 2. If you've been feeling like a bit of an atheist when it comes to love, I do feel like they're going to reignite your faith in it again. Yeah, because that cup of love that they're bringing, that's a potent cup of love. No, it's not Kool-Aid, but it is very potent. And I feel like they're already under a very potent love spell and they just don't want to fuck up the energy. They want to tread carefully because they feel like if you do get scared off, that they've missed their shot. So they're really just trying to pace themselves and observe and really just figure out from a distance, from the background, what it is that you want, need and desire. And once they've truly figured that out, they're going to come in and try give you that. But they're still just watching and waiting. Yeah, so they could still be in the background, this new person. Maybe they're waiting for this ex or this old energy to completely be removed from your life or your heart space. But just know that they are more than ready to reveal and to offer what they have in their cup. They just want to wait until they get the go-ahead from you because you have the upper hand, like I said from the start, group number 2. They're just worried that if they do come on too strong, that you might feel disrespected or pressured. And that's the last thing they want you to feel, especially in the bedroom. They want you to know that it's all on your terms. You have the upper hand. They are going to bring a gentle touch with their hand, but you have the upper hand. So they want you to know that you are in control. It's all about your comfort and your pleasure. I feel like the next person you're going to be connecting with in the bedroom is more of a giver. And I feel like you, naturally, group number 2, have always been a giver. So this is a chance for you to flip the roles and to actually receive. It's not taking, because I do feel like you will give back in other ways. But I do feel like the next person in your bed, in your heart, is going to be all about your sensitivity, all about your pleasure, all about what suits you. You have the upper hand and they just want your hands on them. And they want you to do it in whatever way makes you feel comfortable. They're kind of open and adaptable. They just want to know what you want and do that for you. So they're very thoughtful. They're very sensitive. I don't feel like they have ulterior motives, but I do feel like in the past, if there is an ex who's trying to come back in, they do have ulterior motives. So this is like chalk and cheese energy. So you might be in the process of changing your type or really just reevaluating your past mistakes in order not to repeat them in the future, group number 2. And I do feel like there is going to be nothing but expansion in your future. The past might have felt very limited, very stiff. But even with this mother energy card, if this doesn't represent having more children, it just represents an expansion in the relationship with whomever it is that you are connecting with on that deeper level. And yeah, the only animal I didn't touch on was the dolphin spirit. This and that are true. So I feel like maybe the past doesn't have as much power over you, but you may still feel like your heart hasn't fully let go of someone in the past. But you also know that you are open to discovering whatever it is that the future holds. So I feel like both are true at the same time. But I feel like you are choosing your battles, and if you're at a crossroads, you will decide what direction to go. You know that slow and steady wins the race. So even if it's you only making baby steps, I do feel like it's going to take you a long way. Yeah, and dolphins are mammals. And like other mammals, they do like to get intimate just for pleasure. They don't just do it to procreate like a lot of other animals do. So with the dolphins, they know it's not just for practicality, it's for pleasure too. And like I said, even if this relationship does expand in the future and you do make a deeper connection, a deeper commitment, and expand with this person, have a family and children with this person, they're not just about that. It's not just about the practicality. They really want you to feel the pleasure. And I feel like maybe if it's hard for you to just relax and let go, that they will be the perfect partner to teach you how to just chill out and receive. Because you do need to get into an energy of being comfortable receiving. The buffalo spirit is telling you the abundant universe will provide. So you have to be ready and open to receive. There's a lot of pleasure, abundance, and expansion coming your way. So make sure to open up your arms, open up your heart and your legs for all of the great things that are going to be coming along and making you feel brand new. Yeah, so if this is a brand new connection, I feel like you will be getting to know them better on a deeper level very soon. So make sure to have patience and discipline. Yeah. So your angel number, group number 2, is 792. So make sure you look that up in your search engine and let me know down below what messages you got. Everyone gets something different. So it would be nice for anyone else who was drawn to this group to also read your messages and connect on a deeper level with that too. Yeah, your angels also want to connect on a deeper level. The universe has a lot of signs and messages and they're just waiting for you to tune in order to hear them. Yeah. So you will be seeing and hearing a lot of signs, especially when it comes to this person and this love. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of confirmations. Trust me on that one. So the love heart, we got this one fell in my house coat. This is too much. Oh, wow. So yeah, like I said, this new person does not want to come off as too much. That's why they are going to come in gently and not barge their way in. They're going to wait to be invited in. And maybe the energy in the past you dealt with was very forceful and domineering. And they didn't wait to be invited in. They just barged in. But this new energy is the complete opposite. And they don't want to come off as too much because they know that might scare you off. Yeah. And maybe in the past you did feel like you restricted yourself too much or someone had too much control over you. And I think anyone new in your life is going to be very aware and respectful of the fact that you are going to want to be in control now, especially if in the past you didn't feel like you had that control. And a song that is coming to me, I just heard the lyrics. I judge myself guilty of loving you too much. What's the song? I was only listening the other day. It's called Outside by Tender. Yeah. Because like I said, even about the barging in or waiting to be invited in, the song is called Outside, and he's singing in it that he doesn't want to be outside, and that he feels maybe on the outside of a relationship. It's I don't know if it's a breakup song or a love song. It kind of sounds like both. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, group number 2. Go and listen to it because they're great. They have amazing songs and beats. But yeah, that's the line that came to me. I judge myself guilty of loving you too much. So your ex could really still be grieving and mourning this relationship, but they could also feel angry and feel like if they're not being invited in anymore, they want to barge their way in because, yeah, the song is, I don't want to go outside. Yeah, so maybe you have been restricting yourself to new connections, but instead of limiting yourself, you are going to open up and enjoy all of the abundance, all of the pleasure, and all of the good things that the universe is bringing to you. Because sometimes too much is never enough. Yeah, and I do feel like this new person, they are not going to be able to do enough for you. Your pleasure is their passion. And yeah, they're just waiting for you to give them the go ahead, the green light. Yeah, so once that green light is on, they are going to be knocking on your door. And even though it's very respectful, they'll wait until you invite them in. I do feel like emotionally and spiritually, you are opening up to allowing these new connections, new blessings. Yeah, and you are going to reap the benefits, the rewards, and the fruit of your labor. Yeah, I do feel like there will be children in this connection. And even if you do decide to reignite an old flame, an old love, and even if there are children already, I do feel like that will be part of the new beginning. The healing and releasing is a new cycle, the start of a new cycle. So I do feel like it's all in your hands. It's your choice. It's all up to you and it's your choice. It's in your hands and it's in your heart. So just don't be too in your head about it. Sometimes you just need to get out of your head, relax, and enjoy getting those rewards. Yeah, because your perseverance, your dedication is going to be rewarded by the universe. So don't stress the small things. Just get ready for all these big blessings coming your way, group 2. 792 is your angel number. A quick reminder. Let me know down below if this resonated, what your angel number said. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you again in the next one. God bless you, group 2. Bye. Group number 3. Hello and welcome. And if you chose the bananas, then you are here in the right place. And I do feel like your next encounter is going to be a little bit wild, a little bit bananas, a little bit out of the ordinary. I think your next experience is going to take you right out of your comfort zone. Yeah. I feel like you have been seeking something new. Yeah, and I feel like you're looking to feel not only the pleasure, but also even the pain on a deeper level. Yeah. And straight away, I'm thinking of that song for your entertainment, because when it comes to pleasure and pain, there is a line, take the pleasure, take the pain. I'm a master of both. Yeah. So I really see you embracing the duality, not only of yourself, but the duality of love and also sex. Yeah, the black and white, taking things to the extreme. I don't feel like your next experience is going to be like anything you've had before. It's not going to be what you feel comfortable in or your safe zone. No, I do feel like this is exploring and pushing the boundaries, not only when it comes to your pleasure, your desires, but also with this person you are going to be connecting with on an intimate level. Yeah, so right away, I'm getting that whoever it is that's on your mind or was on your mind when you clicked onto this reading. And just remember that if you've more than one person on your mind, that you can always take different cards to resemble different people, either in your readings or with the Pickacard readings. You can pick more than one, but with someone different on your mind. Yeah, so I feel like this person might be your necessary type, but I do feel like they are going to push your boundaries, push you right out of your comfort zone. So even if they're not necessarily your type, you're not playing it safe anymore. And I do feel like you're trying new things. So this could be even trying a new type. Yeah, so it's like if vanilla has always been your favorite flavor or your favorite way of living, yeah, I feel like they're going to be bringing that spice, that zest into your life. Yeah. I'm getting that song. What's by Jack Harlow? Vanilla Baby. I can't even remember what it's called right now. It's not I'm Vanilla Baby, but like it should be. But maybe he was afraid of it getting mixed up with Ice Ice Baby. Yeah, so your heart is no longer ice, ice baby. Your heart is no longer made of ice. It's craving and seeking the spice and all things naughty and nice. Yeah. So this is very zesty. At group number 3, I feel like this is the most exciting group so far. But don't tell the other 2, okay? Shh, your secret. Shh, keep my secret and I'll keep yours. Okay? You are looking for the excitement of life, but not just on a shallow basis. You're looking for it on a deeper level, because the whale spirit goes deep, deeper than luck can even handle. Yeah. So this is the extremes. Yeah, you're a master of both extremes, of both pleasure and pain, of both dominant and submissive. And in the past, if you have taken a backseat or a more submissive role when it comes to love, the stag spirit coming up is telling me that you are going to be the one taking the lead in your next experience. Yeah. And if it's not something you're used to, I feel like this is going to make it even more exciting. Yeah, it's like the dominated becomes the dominatrix. I'm loving that energy. It's giving dominatrix group number 3, and it doesn't feel like it's something you're used to doing, taking the lead. And even if you are very dominant and independent in your career, in your home life, I feel like in the bedroom, this is a new and exciting experience. Maybe in the past you didn't know how to take the lead or how to really express your wants and desires. I do see that you are going to find a way to express these desires, and not only express them, but if they have been repressed, you're going to find a way to get them out there and not be afraid to explore. Yeah, I'm thinking of Express Yourself, Don't Repress Yourself, Human Nature by Madonna. Yeah, and even in that song she says, oh, I didn't realize I'm not supposed to talk about sex. Yeah, so at the time, she was getting fire, or maybe she was getting criticized for being overly vocal about sexual things. And, you know, the point is, oh, what, just because I'm a woman, I can't say it. She even says in the song, would it sound better if I was a man? So I do see you bending and breaking those gender roles and throwing them out the window, because Madonna was never afraid to experiment with gender roles. And even in a lot of her videos, you'd be as likely to see her in a suit in her divine masculine energy as you would be to see her in a pretty dress looking sexy. She really does push the boat out, push the limits, and she explores all the boundaries. Madonna is not what you would call a wildflower or a weak woman. She definitely brings that stag energy in her art, and I'm sure she brings it in her real life and in her bedroom too. I could predict that without even pulling a card. Definitely, Madonna would be a dominatrix, and I do see you really embracing your own dominatrix Madonna sort of energy, and really harnessing both the feminine and the masculine energy, not only from you, but from whoever it is that you are connecting with, this divine counterpart. Okay. So into the tarot before I start rambling on too much. But yeah, sorry, before we move on from Madonna, how can we? She loves the center of attention. You're going to love this attention. You're going to love being the one who makes the rules and your authority not being questioned. Yeah, because in that song she says, I'm not sorry, it's human nature. So you're not going to be apologetic about your dominant energy. In fact, you are going to embrace it. You're not sorry, and you are really going to go there. If you've been afraid of going there, you're going to throw caution to the wind and really not only go there, but go there deeply, on a deeper level, because the whale spirit beside the seeking card is telling me that this is going to be a deep dive. And even if it seems very mysterious right now, I feel like the fun is only just beginning, and this is going to be a very deep spiritual and sexual journey that is going to help you get to the depths of your desires. Yeah, you really are bringing your deepest desires to the surface and showing them. And not only that, you are expressing them instead of repressing them. Yeah, express yourself, don't repress yourself, as Madonna said. Yeah, and then she has another song called Express Yourself. Yeah, so the two songs for you to look up is Human Nature by Madonna and also Express Yourself by Madonna, because you are really going to be diving deep into both. It's not only a psychology lesson, it's a biology lesson, and you're bringing both to the table. You are merging the two, and you are going to become an expert in the two and an expert at taking the lead. Yeah, and it really is just connecting with yourself and your own desires on a deeper level. And then you will feel more comfortable expressing these desires to someone else and with someone else. So the Seven of Wands, there may be challenges ahead. You can face them. So I do feel like in the past, love was a struggle and a challenge. But you did overcome these challenges of the past. You did gain a lot of perspective. And now, instead of being the one who is being taken advantage of, you are the intimidating, unbreakable. You're a force to be reckoned with, and you're not to be messed with. No one is going to take advantage of your heart, your mind, your soul, or body again, because you have persevered through any challenges that have come your way. And it has made you build up a defense, and maybe your walls are still up, group number 3, because you are still trying to protect your heart, because you know from the past of someone being careless, reckless. I've been careless with a delicate man. Criminal by Fiona Apple is coming to mind. Yeah. And even if in the past someone has been careless with your heart, or in the past if you have been careless with someone else's heart, I do feel like you've learned from experience and you have gained perspective. And now you have the upper hand and the advantage, because you're not going to repeat any past mistakes. Yeah, because even that song Criminal by Fiona Apple, it's like she's feeling bad because she is not the sweet girl that everyone expects her to be. She's actually embracing the dark side, the dark femininity. But she feels like a criminal because in her defense, she might have hurt a few hearts along the way. Yeah, in order to really get to the depths of herself and her own soul journey. Yeah. So instead of holding yourself back and being afraid of hurting yourself and others, I do see you having a more accepting approach. And you know that with human nature comes exploration, and sometimes people do get hurt. So I do feel like any contract, whether this is literally you signing contracts or any soul contracts, so what is this is career contracts or soul contracts, you're going to be reading the fine print. It's going to be on your terms. You are going to be the dominant force, and it might make you feel like a bad girl or a bad boy, really taking charge, taking that authoritative role. But I do feel like you will feel drunk off the power. Yeah. So your next intimate encounter could involve alcohol, getting drunk with someone and really letting those inhibitions loose and letting it all out. That's your desires, your expressions, your wants, your needs. I feel like all are going to be on the table and all are going to be fulfilled. It's just about you feeling brave and bold enough to really just put it all on the table. Yeah, I feel like you've held yourself back in the past, and you have overlooked and diminished your own potential. Maybe you really didn't believe that you were a dominant force. But now you realize that you are a force to be reckoned with, and you are not going to be a shrinking violet. In fact, you are going to be blooming. And I feel like your suitors are going to be falling over themselves in order to fall at your feet. Yeah, you are going to have people who want to worship you, worship your feet, this next person you connect with could have a foot fetish, so bear that in mind, whether you're into that or not. But whether they do or they don't, the fact of the matter is you are going to be in control. You're going to say what goes and what doesn't. So even if you don't agree with what they want or you don't enjoy what they want, you are going to make sure that you get what you want from this experience. And I feel like they are okay with taking a backseat because it really turns them on to see you take the lead. Yeah, I feel like they are watching you. They're keeping an eye, keeping tabs on you, watching you like a hawk. Eagles, they're not hawks, but they don't miss a trick. And the eagle in particular is telling you spirit has your back. So I feel like you are feeling like you have gained more confidence. And even if you felt like in the past you haven't had a backbone, you're gaining that backbone. And it's not just you who has to hold yourself up. Spirit literally has your back and is holding you up, pushing you forward to take the lead. Trust the great mystery and don't be afraid to dive into your own desires and to really fulfill them, not only for yourself, but allowing someone else to help you with that. Yeah, so I feel like you're very independent and you don't need anyone to get you off. I don't need something to get me off. I can't remember what the song is. Oh yeah, what is it? Yeah, I'm thinking of that song. I don't need a man to make it happen. I get off being free. I don't need a man to make me feel good. I get off, do my thing. I don't need a ring around my finger to make me feel complete. So let me break it down. I can get off when you ain't around. Yeah, that took me a minute or two. I just thought get off, and I'm like, there's a song here that is going to express exactly how group number 3 feels. Yeah, so you know you can get off when no one else is around. You can do it for yourself. You know exactly what you like, how you like it, and just the right way to do it. But maybe when it comes to having a partner and adding someone else into that experience, you struggled with your communication, your expression. And then in turn, you felt like your needs were not fulfilled and your desires weren't heard or they weren't seen or catered to. So yeah, I see you now having your cake and eating it. And this could be in the form of multiple lovers because you do really bring an authoritative presence, and I don't feel like you want to just be tied down easily. I do feel like there's going to be a deep journey of spiritual self-discovery, and that is going to bleed over into your intimate life. Yeah, so you are not going to be under anyone else's control, and you are not waiting for anyone else to tell you what to do or how things are. In fact, you are the one who is telling it like it is and telling everyone how it is. Yeah, so I do feel like if you're feminine, the next masculine you will connect with, they are a very authoritative figure. They have a lot of self-confidence and they are okay with who they are. They know that they are a force to be reckoned with. This could literally be an Aries you're connecting with, either a fire sign or an air sign that you're connecting with in particular, especially a Leo or an Aries. But this air sign is showing me confirmation with the Knight of Wands. They are coming in with their sword in their hand. And I take that as swords can mean thoughts. So they are not only thinking about what they're going to do, they're actually going to come in and do it. They're not just talking the talk, they are walking the walk. They are coming in with their sword in their hand and maybe something else in their hand. And they are going to show you how powerfully they can wield that sword. Yeah. So I do feel like if you're a feminine, you are connecting with a very powerful man, a man who is okay with himself and his energy. I do feel like he's naturally dominant, but when it comes to you exploring yourself and taking the lead and trying to try new things, they are going to be your willing victim, and they will be very compliant. Yeah, because they know that they have a lot to learn from you, and it really turns them on seeing you going out of your comfort zone. And if you're naturally and normally very sweet, seeing this suggestive and seductive side, this no holds barred side, is going to really get them going. Yeah. Own your space with confidence. Yeah, you are going to own your body with confidence, and that is really going to be their favorite thing about the experience. That is for sure, because even if they're waiting to be told what to do with it, they are learning. They're learning by example. Yeah, so you taking the lead is them learning by example. You're showing them just how to get you off, because you might have to show them how you get off when they aren't around in order for them to know what to do when they are. And they feel like if they don't please you or they fail to please you, you won't have them around anymore. So there is a bit of pressure on them to deliver and to perform. Yeah, and they really don't want to let you down. They want to walk the walk, and especially if they already have been talking a big talk, they are more than ready to come and prove it now. Maybe they're just waiting for you to really set the date. They're waiting for you to decide, yeah, if this is all in your favor, it's all in your hands, you have the control, so they're at your mercy. And I do feel like it's a big turn on for them. I don't feel like they're always submissive, but I feel like for you, they can make an exception for you, group number 3, because there's something very spicy, very special, and very sexual about you too. Yeah, you might feel like there are others in competition, either with you or for this person's love. But I do see you overcoming any challenges or competition that tries to get in your way, group number 3. Because I do feel like you have the upper hand over any competition and over any lovers that come your way. Yeah, because even with enemies, I always say that haters are just lovers in disguise. And the reality is you have the upper hand over lovers and haters. And if sometimes you can't tell the difference, it's because sometimes people don't know whether they want to love you or hate you, whether they want to fight you or fuck you. So yeah, I do feel like this is very intense, very passionate. And this emperor could represent a very authoritative divine masculine. But to me, in this reading, you are the emperor, group number 3. You are the stag. Spirit is the eagle that has your back. And the whale spirit is this great mystery that you are diving deep into and discovering. This is a mystery of self-discovery. But I also think when it comes to the person you're connecting with, you might still view them as a bit of a mystery. You might also think that they might be being a little bit snaky or sneaky, because you feel like there are certain things, certain layers to them that have not been unveiled just yet. And I do feel like you are investigating this mystery and you're trying to find out more. Yeah, and I feel like you're just worried in case they're like a shapeshifter and they will just change their personalities in accordance to who they're around at the time. You might see them as a bit of a chameleon that they can just chop and change. But I feel like they don't want to come off like this. And if they do, it's because they aim to please and they want to shapeshift into any form that you desire. So if you do have your suspicions, I do feel like if it's a newer connection, it's just going to take time in order for this bond and this understanding to deepen. And I do feel like as your interest deepens, as these romantic feelings come more to the surface and this relationship comes together in connecting, because I do feel like this next experience will lead to a relationship, and I feel like you will feel a deeper connection with this person, with this experience, even if the intention is shallow. I do feel like it's going to work in mysterious ways, because spirit does work in mysterious ways. And as they say, keep the mystery. So I do feel like even though everything is not on the table about this connection, it's because the cards are still being shuffled. You are the reader. You are the shuffler. Yeah. So you're in control. It's in your hands like a deck of cards, and they're at your mercy. They are waiting for you to tell them what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And they are just waiting for you to tell them, because to them that is very exciting. To them that's like dirty talk, and they want to hear you talk. And they don't even want to hear themselves talk. They want to walk the walk and come and bring that swift action. The Knight of Swords, they've got their sword in their hand, and they are coming to be your knight in shining armor. Yeah, and even if this is a feminine and you're the masculine, I feel like this feminine is the type of feminine who is not afraid to make the first move. And that boldness is something that really turns you on. It makes you think that she is not like everyone else. And in the same sense, if it's a masculine, you feel like a lot of other males are all talk, no action. And this particular energy here wants to show you that they can walk the walk just as much as they can talk the talk. And sometimes they only talk the talk because they're into that. They're into the dirty talk. But they are into allowing you to explore. They want to explore with you. They're your sidekick. They are your fabulous assistant. So they just want to assist you, and they want to go there with you. And they don't mind that you have all the control over them, over the relationship, because they know you're very logical, you're very clever. But just in the past, possibly your fears have held you back from being that truly dominant emperor energy in your life. But the Knight of Swords is telling you you're strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. And I do feel like you are ready to take on what the world has to offer. And you're not afraid to speak things into existence and say it like it is, tell it like it is. Yeah. So if you are always sweet as pie, I feel like that spicy side is really coming out. And even if you're not comfortable with it at first, I do feel like a little bit of practice is all it's going to take, and you will be a natural. And I do feel like this will be a very natural connection, and it's going to grow and expand organically. But yeah, specifically for the physical part of your next experience, group number 3, I do feel like you are going to take advantage of that. And your lover is very ambitious because they aim to please. And they're coming in with a fearless attitude. They want to sweep you off your feet. And even if you are a little bit more reserved, I do feel like they will help you be more comfortable with taking the lead. And I do feel like you are going to bring that matching Empress, Emperor energy to the table. Because this isn't just a deeper level sort of connection. This is something that romantic feelings are here on both sides, and that both of you want to be in this connection together. Yeah, because the two little figures in that card at the top, they're under an umbrella together. Yeah, so this person would say, you can stand under my umbrella. Yeah. So I do feel like even with that song, Took an Oath, I'm going to stick it out to the end. Yeah. And actually when I was shuffling for this, 4 oracle cards found out, but I only kept 3 because that's the way I done the other ones. But the other oracle that came out was Soulmate Everlasting. So even if this starts off fun, flirty, and shallow, and just really, sexual based, I do feel like there is something deeper here, and it will be unveiled and revealed with time. But I do feel like there are still certain things you and your romantic partner might be holding back about each other. But it's part of the fun, finding out and discovering the mysteries together. Yeah, they want to be your partner in crime. They want you to stand under their umbrella. They want to have a future and make an oath to you. and they don't want to just talk the talk, they want to walk the walk. They want to prove it to you. So as long as they have a chance to prove themselves to you, group number 3, that is what they are going to do. Yeah, you are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world, and the world is ready to take you on. Yeah, take on me. Take on me by AHA. So yeah, you are going to take on all of these new spicy experiences that are coming your way. And if you're not comfortable with them now, you will be very soon. And just know that the person you will be connecting with on that deeper level, they are just happy to be there. And as long as they've got your attention, they don't want to do anything that is going to make you unhappy, because they don't want to feel the wrath of the emperor. No, they want to keep on your good side. So they're going to make sure to keep you happy and keep on treating you good. The signs on the table are Leo, Aries, fire signs in particular, could be a Sagittarius. And the Knight of Swords represents air. So I do feel like they are a very thoughtful energy. They're strategic. They will think before they take action, but when they do take action, they're out to impress. So Aquarius, so Libra, Aquarius, and Sagittarius are on the table. Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius are on the table also. Yeah. And your angel number, group number 3, is 734. So I will put it up on the screen, and let me know down below what your angel number means, what you resonate with, because different people get different things depending on what search engine you're using, depending on what link you click onto. So please let me know down below if this resonated, and what angel number, what message the angels have for you, because maybe someone else who chose group number 3 might need to see that same message too. So let's take one for the team, and let's really connect as a team, because it's beautiful building up a little unit, a little cat family. Yeah, so you're definitely building things up here, group number 3. But all I know is you are building things up. It might be slowly at first, but when you reach that climax, it's going to be like no other. And the fact is, you are in total control. Yeah, so when it comes to pleasure and pain, you are the master of both. And that is a very intimidating thing, group number 3. So like I said at the start, you are embracing both energies. You are an enigma and a duality. And anyone who is in your presence is just happy to be there. So don't overthink it. Just be fabulous and know that you are in control. And Spirit and the universe has your back. You just need to speak things into existence and then walk the walk. And if anyone can do that, it's you, group 3. So best of luck. Not that you need it. But anyway, so thank you for being here with me today. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and come back again soon for more Pickacard readings. Thank you for sharing your energy here with me today, and I hope to see you again very soon. God bless, and enjoy all of these coming spicy experiences. I'm kind of jealous, to be honest. So goodbye, and God bless. And group 3, I'm so sorry. I finished the video and I forgot to pull you a love heart. So the one I pulled for you, group number 3, says wow. And straight away I'm thinking of that Kylie Minogue song, Wow. I wonder why. But it's a great song. It's very catchy. And she's just singing about being infatuated with someone who is just so amazing. Every inch of you spells out desire. It's such a rush. You're going to get that passionate rush with the next person you are going to be sleeping with. Yeah. And they are going to make you say, wow. And when they see you, you are going to come off as an absolute goddess. And they're going to do anything to please. Because Miss Kylie Minogue is an absolute goddess. That's what she always reminds me of. they are going to view you as that, and they are going to wow you and rock your world. So be prepared and well rested. So God bless and goodbye.